Piece number 10 is called Because of You, and it is a tribute to my family and all of their hard work in raising me to be the person that I am. And I encourage you to open it up. I built it so you could, and hopefully, my tiny hinges that I'm so proud of, I hope that they withstand the opening and closing of the door. And I want to acknowledge that I would be nowhere without my loved ones. And they kept me afloat, especially throughout this process and this project. And it's because of their love that I get to share my positive attributes with the world. The keys that they gave me to open all of these doors now allowed me to hold these doors not only for myself, but for others and the people I come to care about along the way. And originally, I was going to call this one Roll the Credits because I wanted to give credit to the people who had helped me become me. And not only that, but they helped keep me mentally sane year round when it comes to college. So thank you to my mom. You're my very best friend, even though sometimes I want to kill you a little bit. Love you to the moon and back, and I don't know what I would do without you. I get to tell you all my crazy stories, then you listen like you're my bestie boo and give me advice like you're my mother. And for that, I'm forever grateful. And I'd like to thank my Nana Kathy for feeding me the most delicious dinner all the time and making sure that I have clothes on my back and a clean house to live in, and always asking me what I want for dinner, even though I don't respond half the time. And I would like to give a big shout out to my Nana Linda, who is cool, calm, and collected and has helped me maintain a very mellow demeanor when doing things like sorting out itty bitty tiny beads, and for sitting with me and helping me do that and talking to me. And just, especially with my Grandpa Bill, who I will be also giving a shout out to, keeping me calm talking to that man, because we both know he's a yapper. Love him to the moon and back as well, but that man's a yapper. And if it wasn't for my Nana Linda, I don't think that I would have been able to stay as calm as I have throughout this project. And then on to my Grandpa Bill, I'd like to give a giant shout out to him, because not only did he help me build a lot of these pieces and cut out wood and take me shopping to go get things, but he helped me hang a bunch of stuff. He deals with my attitude. He's always been my ride or die, quite literally. That man took me to school every day of my life. And I don't know what I would do without him. He taught me about imagination, and he played on my level and showed me how to be a creative soul. And I would not be anywhere near the person I am if it weren't for him. I'd like to give a shout out to my Papa Mark for making college a possibility for me, for creating stability in my life, for being a father figure, for making sure I had my medical supplies, for working your butt off every day to make sure that your family has a place to live and money to have and a food on the table. I appreciate it more than you could ever know. And lastly, I'd like to thank my dad for teaching me to love people despite their flaws. And I'd like to thank him again for 50% of these awesome genetics. I mean, come on now. And I could go on and on and on. I have lots of family members and friends and loved ones that I care very deeply about. But I'm going to leave it at that for now. And to those that didn't get a mention, thank you anyways, because you are part of my story. And I am but a collection of all the people who have ever loved me.